Hey, what's up, Dylan? This is Steven, man. Hey, in this video, I'm going to show you three things that you could do today to start bringing in more high quality jobs to your business. So, by the end of this video, if you can see that I do have the technical know how to get you more high quality jobs, then shoot me back a message and we can chat. Or if you just want to take this information and implement it yourself, that's fine as well. Now, I don't want to waste any more of your time or mine, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right into this. The three things I'm going to be going over today are content, citations, and backlinks. So, content is everything on your page here, even on your website, right? So, most business owners, they understand the importance of content, but they're unsure of how much content and what type of content Google is actually looking for. So, what I did first is I grabbed all the words off your homepage and I put them into this word counter. So, currently, you have 673 words on your homepage. Now, Google likes to see at least 1,500 words of content on a homepage, especially in industries such as this industry. It gives you plenty of room to fit in what we call these buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases. This is basically what people are searching for when they're searching for your services with an intent to buy. So what I did is I went ahead and I pulled up a couple of the top competitors in your area. These two are like vying for that number one spot in Google. And right now, Michael and Son, their Wilmington electrical page is winning. So I plugged them into a tool here that I use called Ahrefs. And over the past 30 days, their Wilmington electrical page only has been found for 37 keywords, and it was clicked on nearly 500 times because of it, right? So let's check you guys out. And by the way, I really like the branding of your site. But look here, I put in your entire site. Now, this is just their, they're getting these numbers just from their locations page. Your entire site, let me get back here. Your entire site, I put it in here, and your entire site was found by Google in the past 30 days for 5 keywords, and it was clicked on 3 times. So, what we can do is we can actually go into our competitors' keywords, click on their keywords, and find what they're being found for. So, you can see General Electrician Wilmington NC. That one alone got 200 search volume in the last month, and it was clicked on 72 times. And as you can see, they've got a bunch, right? And they all have this Wilmington or Wilmington NC behind it or before it, and that's very important, right? Those are the searches that get volume. So let's actually go to your site, or let's go see what you guys were found for real quick. So Watts Electric, you were found Leland, so that got 50 volume, and you got 2 clicks because of that. Wattstar, that's branded. This is a good one. And these are good ones, but you're not being found. Like Wilmington NC Electrical Repair Company, you're actually showing up on page 3. These other two, you're showing up on page 7 and 8. And so I'm going to show you how we can fix that. But you do need more keywords on your page right here. So let's go back to our competitor, and you see all these. You'll want to go down the list, and I'd already tallied up all the search volume for all these buyer intent keywords for Wilmington only, and it came up to almost 3,000 searches for people looking for your services just in the Wilmington area in the past month. So you'd want to grab all these and you want to put them on your site, and not just one time, but you'd want to come here and like Control F this and see how many times they had each of those phrases on their site. So they probably have most of them on once. So those ones that they have on once, you'd want to put on your site twice. And the ones they have on twice, you want to put on your site 3 times, so on and so forth. So with the right amount of content and with those keywords like that, you would actually dominate in the content department for the Wilmington area. So next thing I'd like to go over are citations. Now, when people are doing or searching these terms like electrician, Wilmington, NC, studies by Google have shown that right around 45% of people searching these terms are going to click in this area right here. This is the map pack, and this is all about your Google business profile. Now, most people, they think that it's reviews that get you ranked in here, but that's not the case. If that was, Alpha Electric would not be on here. Reviews do have their purpose, of course, but it's not the main driver. The main driver for the map pack are citations. Citations are your business name. A citation would be your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. Some examples of these directories, and you probably have quite a few already, would be Angie, White Pages, Yellow Pages, Yelp, and there's a ton of them, right? But we usually see it's the businesses that have between like 300 and 400 citations that usually end up dominating this map pack. The good news is there's tools that will actually show us the citations of these businesses. So we could go in and see what Mr. Sparky has, right? So say, for example, they have 250 citations. You want to go down their list and match them all. Grab all the ones that you don't already have. And then when you're done with that, get at least 100 more. That would ensure that you would dominate the map pack and get in on this 45% of people clicking in here, right? So underneath this is what's called Google's organic search results listings. And the number one spot here claims more clicks than any other spot on this page. And the main driver are backlinks. So what are backlinks? It's when other websites on the internet or have a link on their site that links back to your website. And it's kind of like a referral system. It's like online referrals. And the more relevant that site that's linking back to you, the better, right? So, for example, let's say you have a local blog page or maybe even a popular industry site that's linking back to you. That's actually what's going to help push you up in the rankings in Google. However, since you guys are an electrical company, say you have like Pizza Hut linking back to you, that does you no good because you guys don't sell pizza. If that makes sense. So now I'm going to go ahead and pull up one of the other competitors here, SparkyWilmington.com, and we're going to take a look at their backlinks. So remember what I said, it's the content and keywords that actually get you found by Google, and it's the backlinks that actually push you up in the rankings, right? So we know these guys are battling for number one here. So we know that these backlinks that Sparky has are relevant and they're good. So we want to go out and get those, right? So they currently have 382 backlinks, and these backlinks are all coming from a total of 46 websites. They're called referring domains in here. So let's go ahead and take a look at Wattstar Electric, your backlinks. So right now you currently have 22 backlinks coming from a total of 12 websites. So what we want to do is actually click and see where Sparky is getting all their backlinks. So again, kind of like what we did with the citations, you want to go down the list and find all the websites that you're not getting backlinks from and reach out to those websites and get them, right? If you did that down this entire list, you would be in the running for that number one spot. But you don't want to stop there. You want to do this with like the top 3 to 5 websites on this Google list. And if you did that and you matched them over time, because it does take a little bit of time, you guys would take over this number one spot. And you would be the authority when it comes to electrical companies in the Wilmington area. So let's just go ahead and recap what we covered today. And the first thing is going to be content. You want at least 1,500 words on your front page with the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. Second thing is going to be citations. You want to be in at least 300 to 400 directories to really dominate the map pack here. And then lastly are backlinks. You need more relevant websites linking back to your site to show Google that you guys are the authority when it comes to electrical companies in the Wilmington and surrounding areas. If you were to implement all this, it would take a little bit of time, like I said, but you guys would become number one. Now, you can take this free blueprint and go ahead and tackle it yourself. That's cool. Or you can save yourself some time and book a discovery call with me. Again, my name's Stephen Hogue. I live right outside of North Carolina, or I live right in North Carolina, right outside of Fayetteville. And you can just reply back to this email, or you can give me a call at 910-551-2006. Now, I hope this video was educational and it showed you some practical things that you can start doing yourself if you wanted, so you can go ahead and start outranking your competition. I do ask that you just give me a little bit of feedback on this video and let me know how I did. But other than that, I appreciate your time and take care. Bye bye.